This is Barbecue My Way, but in today's installment we're going to do chili. And we're using some products, some pork that we did on the barbecue to enhance the chili. My wife makes a great chili, and we're actually entering it into a chili competition tonight. Am I going to tell you how we did? No. Two reasons. First, if I told you we won, you'd think I'm lying just so you like the recipe. The second reason is if we do lose, I ain't going to tell you that either. So let's just talk about chili. Most people actually trace the roots of chili back to Mexico in the 1840s, when a number of owners of cantinas, in order to keep their people sitting there and continuing to drink, would serve them free food, and they'd make this chili stew out of leftovers from the previous day's meals. Then in the 1880s, you had this new group of people coming along called chili queens, and these were Hispanic ladies dressed up in very colorful outfits, and their job was to sell their chili. And what they would do is come out at dusk, start their fires, their charcoals, and get the smell of the chili circulating through the city. And that was a very popular way to spread the whole reputation of chili throughout the city. But of course, government has to get involved. In 1937, the city of San Antonio forced these chili queens to be accountable to the same health issues that other restaurants are, literally overnight shutting down the entire chili queen industry. With the disappearance of the chili queens, there was a huge void left in the chili industry in Texas. So now you had the beginning of chili parlors, which are little shops that sold chili, just like restaurants. To this day, one of the most popular chili joints is a place called Bob Poole's, which is in downtown Dallas. In fact, it's right across the street from Neiman Marcus. And back in the 40s and 50s, Mr. Marcus himself used to come over, eat the chili all the time, and then he'd ship it via Air Express to his friends and family all over the country. And this also helps spread the word of chili. It's iron skillet, and we're going to start off with 1 tablespoon of butter and some olive oil. Probably about a tablespoon of olive oil. All right, now we're putting in 2 yellow onions, obviously chopped up, and about 3 chopped cloves. Garlic. So we're taking the seeds out of 1 jalapeno pepper, and now we're chopping it up and we're putting it in there. You take it out and place it to the side. All right, now we've taken the onions, the garlic, and the jalapeno out, and we're going to add just a little bit of olive oil. And now we're making a big order of chili, so this is about 3.5 pounds of ground beef.
14 ounces?
That was a 14.
With diced chilies, or diced, green chili.
And we've added 1 more can of tomatoes, and now we stir it up, and now we're going to add about roughly 2 cups of beef broth. Now we're adding 1 can of the Brooks hot chili beans and 1 can of the Brooks mild beans. Now we're adding 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, which gives it a nice smoky flavor. 1 pound of smoked pulled pork. Now, if you don't want to smoke it like we do, go ahead and just go to your local barbecue place that does legitimate barbecue and ask them for 1 pound of pulled pork that's been smoked over hickory. And about 1.5 tablespoons or so of chili. All right, I said 2 secret ingredients. Actually, I meant 3. We've got about 3/4 of a can of a lager beer that we are now adding to the chili. And don't worry, the alcohol does cook off, so if you have kids, you can still do this. All right, now we've got it all added in there. We're going to let it cook and simmer and thicken up for about a couple hours. And then we're going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of Fuzzy's Kicker as the last spice that goes into this delicious chili.